Hello and welcome. First of all, I would like to apologize for any fan noise you might be hearing now. So, in this video, I'm gonna share with you guys how I deal with acne as an adult with acne prone skin. This video is a continuation of my rice milk soap review. Please watch till end to avoid missing any important information. This video is not one of those how I cured my acne type of video, and this is only meant for educational purposes. If you have concerns regarding acne, especially when you're still a teenager, always consult with your doctors, dermatologists, or aesthetic doctors. They can help you to find the root causes of your acne. As always, I do not sell nor sponsored by any of the products mentioned in this video. And I'm ending this chapter by saying if this routine turns out to be beneficial for you, I'm glad that I could help. I had acne since I was in my early teens, but these numbers were calculated from the time I noticed my skin starting to have more frequent breakouts. The worst acne situation I experienced lasted for nearly 7 years and still counting, since my acne situation is not predictable. As a teenager up until my late 17, I never get acne breakouts. However, I do get acne from time to time. It's so rare that I cannot categorize it as breakouts. For example, if I get acne in January, my skin would remain acne free for at least 3 to 4 months. And the irony is that I did not take a good care of my skin back then. I never had a proper skincare routine. I only used soap like papaya soap from RDL, and mostly other random soaps. So, no sunscreen, no anti acne slash acne killing routines, and no moisturizer. The only time I started to have a proper skincare routine like sunscreen was somewhere in my 18s when I started to take skin lightening seriously. I should note that in my early teens to early 17s, I was living an almost stress free life. But starting 17, so many traumatic events happened to me that contributed to my acne situation. Ever since 17, there's always a new acne popping up every week. The types of acne vary, but I can confirm that I do get cystic and nodular acne every now and again. With that being said, there are times when my skin would enter its calm period, meaning there will not be new acne popping up, and that calm period would last for at least 2 weeks before I start getting acne again. The worst breakouts I experienced happened when I was in my late 18s, entering my 19s. Within 2 weeks, I got up to 7 to 8 cystic and nodular acne all over my face, including blackhead. And people were asking me what happened to my skin. But back then, I didn't really mind about my acne because I was more focused on skin lightening. And I was taking supplement, so I thought I did my part at dealing with acne. Turns out that was a mistake. As of now, I noticed starting in my late 24s or 24, in my late 24, my acne situation has calmed down a lot. It's been a while since the last time I got cystic and nodular acne, and I'm super happy. I do, however, get those minor to moderate acne every now and again, but mostly it's bearable and the swelling goes away in less than a week. I use these four products every day. Number one, sunscreen. Number two, facial cleanser or soap with salicylic acid. Number three, benzoyl peroxide cream. And number four, aloe vera gel. There are two reasons to why you need to use sunscreen every day. Number one is UV damage. UV damage not only affects your skin, but also your DNA. And DNA is the instruction manual for your body. One might argue that DNA fixes itself over time. That's true, but imagine this. If you cut your skin and you keep poking the wound every day, Do you think it'll heal better or make it worse? So definitely use sunscreen. It's one of your best friend when it comes to dealing with acne. Number 2, post acne or more specifically post inflammatory hyperpigmentation and post inflammatory erythema. So, what is PIH and PIE? The, the easiest way for me to explain is post inflammatory hyperpigmentation means more melanin in that particular area, and post inflammatory erythema means more blood in that particular area. Between those two, BIH is the harder one to deal with because depending on how aggressive your skin reacts to heat and UV damage, you might need a lightening factor to break down those concentrated melanin. So again, by using sunscreen properly, you can decrease your chance of developing post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation on your acne. This is more true for those who are born with darker skin tones. They are more likely to develop PIH. To be honest, I don't have any sunscreen recommendations for you guys because no matter how many times I switch sunscreen, I still get acne breakouts. As of now, I am in my acne calm period. Changing sunscreen so often did not cause me new breakouts, and of course, this was taking account of the fake 3W clinic I use. So, the next best things I can say is that if you don't know what sunscreen to buy, I suggest going to the biggest drugstore in your state and ask about sunscreen for acne prone skin. The reason why I told you to go to the biggest drugstore in your state is that in the store they will have a lot of options to choose from. Just because the sunscreen is for acne prone skin, it doesn't mean it is suitable for you. Certain ingredients in the sunscreen might cause irritation and still trigger breakouts. So, more options equals freedom to experiment. For those with dry skin, I need you to listen to me carefully. While salicylic acid will be beneficial for those with oily skin, it might not be the right ingredient for you. If you would like to try salicylic acid, I suggest you to try it in the form of a facial cleanser. It might be gentler for your dry skin. Do not try to use any bar soap on your face. Another alternative for anti-acne cleanser you can consider is charcoal-based facial cleanser. Have I used salicylic acid? Yes, I did. I use it in both forms, that is soap and facial cleanser. To be honest, both of them did not prevent acne breakouts, but they will help clear out acne. However, I should note that I only use salicylic acid in a short period, usually 2 or 3 months before switching to a new product. So that might explain why salicylic acid doesn't work properly on my skin. It's safe to say that salicylic acid can take more than 3 months to show its effectiveness. So be patient. This is another ingredient you should be careful with, even if you don't have dry skin. If you're like me, who never use moisturizer after washing your face because you want to give your skin room to breathe on its own, I suggest you start getting used to using moisturizer or at least wait 30 minutes to an hour before applying any benzoyl peroxide cream to your face. This is because I accidentally damaged my skin barrier when I started using benzoyl peroxide last year. A little backstory. I did experiment with acne killing products like tea tree oil, Himalaya pimple clear, and lastly sulfur cream before switching to benzoyl peroxide. Each one of those ingredients before benzoyl peroxide has something about them I don't like. For example, tea tree oil. This is pure tea tree oil, by the way. Whenever I apply tea tree oil to my face, it stings my face every time I use it. It also has this minty sense to it that even though I apply tea tree oil to my cheeks, it still burns my eyes. So it's not a comfortable experience at all. When it comes to sulfur-based cream, it doesn't do anything like damage my skin barrier or sting my eyes, but the smell is not tolerable. Imagine smelling sulfur around you every time you use it. When it comes to Himalaya pimple cream, it is similar to sulfur-based cream, but I can't stand the cream's scent. It smells good, but too strong for my liking, to the point that someone across the room could even smell it. So, when it comes to effectiveness, I find that tea tree oil, Himalaya pimple cream, sulfur-based cream are not that effective when used against cystic and nodular acne, unlike benzoyl peroxide cream. Though I should note that even for benzoyl peroxide, the effectiveness on cystic and nodular acne may vary, but I do notice that the swelling will usually go down in about 2 weeks. And yes, I'm aware that there is, and yes, I'm aware that there is concerning research published regarding benzoyl peroxide. But after checking Dr. Dre and Lab Muffin Beauty Science TikTok, it has come to my understanding that this research is a form of fear mongering done by certain parties. So the point is, don't worry about benzoyl peroxide, it is still safe to use. I have used aloe vera gel since 2020 as a substitute for shaving cream, but only starting last year I started to use it as a moisturizer. You need to know that there are two things happens when you apply skincare to your skin. One, it gets absorbed into the skin, and two, it evaporates. Both are happening simultaneously. So, what aloe vera gel does is two things. One, it traps the skincare you applied on your skin in the gel, and two, it acts as a buffer between your skin and said ingredients. So, in a way, it lessens the impact of harsh ingredient on your skin and decreases the chances of damaging your skin barrier. Before I start, if you are on your doctor's care for your acne, please disregard everything I said about my diet. Continuing on, I don't have any special diet. I eat just about anything varying from meat-based, plant-based, and dairy-based dishes. I also eat junk food and drink caffeine and even things I'm allergic to. I should note that I take those things in moderation, and whenever I can, I do cut my sugar intake. When it comes to my lifestyle, I exercise by riding a bike for at least 30 minutes every day, and I've been doing so since 2022. It does make me healthier, but I still get acne breakouts. But now I'm in my calm skin period, and without changing any of my routines, I do think stress and weather play an important part in my acne problem. I noticed that in this scorching weather, I stop having breakouts and new acne. Basically, I'm screwed big time. Either hot weather with no acne, or windy, cold, and rainy season with acne breakouts. Everyone has heard of this for multiple reasons. For your information, I've been drinking a lot of water since my supplements era till this day, especially in this hot season. I think the expert called it El Nino. For the record, I drink more than 6 liters of water every day. With all that being said, it did nothing to stop it did nothing to stop my skin from breakouts nor decrease swelling acne. So, with that being said, drink enough water, especially in this hot season, and don't go overboard. As I mentioned in the history chapter, and if you've been to my channel before, you would have known that I was a big fan of supplements, especially skin lightening supplements back then. And I've tried many supplements, even the ones that address acne specifically, like Talek, Talekt, and neem tablets from Himalaya in December of 2022 and January of 2023. Anyway, a quick history. The reason why I was more focused on skin lightening supplements back then is due to the product's manufacturer claims that their supplement not only whitens skin but can also fix acne and acne scars. So I was kind of caught in that illusion, and it made me think that I addressed the issue even though I didn't. If you're wondering if there are supplements that help with acne, I'm gonna make it clear that no supplements I've taken are able to prevent acne breakouts. But there are supplements I take that help to reduce the swelling of my acne. I noticed that within days of the acne popping up, the acne would reduce in size. Those supplements are called Flavids Vitamin C 1000 milligram and Dian's Vitamin DIANZ DIANZ Vitamin. However, with that being said, I highly suggest you to talk to your doctor before taking any supplements. And I also recommend you to start addressing your acne with topical treatments. This is because topical treatments go directly into the affected area. Before I start talking about this specific medication, this is for educational purpose and you should take it only under your doctor's order. This medicine is usually given as the last resort or last choice treatment when all else fails. This medicine has many side effects and should not be taken lightly. You might wonder if there is any medicine that helps with acne and even prevent breakouts. Good news, there is. That it's called Isotretinoin. You may heard of it as Accutane or raw Accutane. Isotretinoin is a form of vitamin A. It works by reducing your sebum production, and less sebum means less breeding ground for bacteria, which equals no acne. Is it permanent? This depends on the individual. Some who took them became acne free for the rest of their life, while some who took them did get acne again in the future and needed to take isotretinoin again. Do I take isotretinoin? No, because I did not know about this medication. I wish I was aware of isotretinoin when my acne situation was at its peak. So so I don't waste a lot of money by experimenting with so many products. But things happen, so no need for regrets. Whether you're dealing with acne in your teenage years or adulthood, you must have wondered, is there a silver lining to this? And I'm gonna tell you now. This is good news for people with acne prone skin and oily skin because your skin will most likely be resistant to aging. But this doesn't mean you need to drop your anti-aging skincare ASAP. You should still be using it, just in case. But for me, when I found out about this last year, it made me feel like those 7 years of battling acne turned out to be worth it. And just in case you don't like that news, my number one recommendation is for you to see a dermatologist. You're going to get a proper treatment, and how effective the treatment will depend on the individual. Some can see results under 6 months, while others could take a year. So be patient, and you'll be satisfied when you see the outcome. I guess that is all I wanted to talk about with you guys today. Please like, share this video, and subscribe to my channel for more videos on skincare and technology. I'm Amrizal04-15 signing off.